I go to SEAM Academy, and I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. Right now in physics, I am studying gravitational energy and mass versus weight. My question is, what is the speed of the capsule on re-entry with and without the parachute? Thank you.
This is a great question because it really shows you the effect of our atmosphere on a spacecraft. The descent phase of flight starts at the very top of the capsule's ascent, called apogee, which happens around 350,000 feet. At this point, the capsule comes to a momentary complete stop and then begins to fall back to Earth, accelerating the entire way, reaching speeds of over 2,000 miles an hour, more than 3 times the speed of sound. Once the capsule re-enters the atmosphere, its wide, flat-bottom shape causes drag. The capsule keeps falling at about 250 miles per hour until the moment the parachutes are deployed. Once that happens, the capsule speed drops to an easy 16 miles an hour, and our soft landing system activates just before touchdown to give the astronauts a nice, gentle landing.
And what an insightful question from Club for the Future. Kevin, thank you for walking us through that. Safe to say, Jackie, that we'll be able to live that right now. We'll see it live, and we'll be able to apply everything we've learned as it's happening real time.
That's right, Eddie, and we're just about 18 and a half minutes away from that moment. Let's take a quick breather. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we're at about T-minus 16 minutes until our 4th human flight. As you can see from these beautiful shots, our crew are strapped in, the hatch is closed, and the tower crew is just doing some final checkouts prior to today's mission, alongside crew member 7, Sarah Knight, standing there in the black flight suits.
And can you imagine their view? These largest windows, some of the largest windows to have flown in space, they're sitting 80 feet in the air, looking out on the far west Texas desert, and there's this world-class launch pad right next to them.
Crew member 7, Sarah Knights, waving to the crew as she departs the tower.
I think I saw a thumbs up.
Coming up here shortly, we're going to have a very special message for today's crew from some of the astronauts who have flown on New Shepard before. Coming up here shortly will be the voice of our capsule communicator, Kevin Sprague. Let's listen in.
Crew, the NS-19 crew, who called themselves the Original Six, and they wanted to wish you well, the Roaring 20s, on your flight to space. Astronaut Michael Strahan, known as Astronaut Stray, wanted you to know the trip will go by in a flash in the moment, but your memory will make it seem like it was ours. Let your senses take over. Enjoy the ride. Take it all in. And don't forget to look out the window. Astronaut Weezer, Laura Shepard Churchley, wanted you to know you are confident to go because you have had the best training for this magnificent experience. The force you feel on launch is like being in the fastest car you've ever been in, and the pressure on your chest is great, but endurable. Weightlessness is heavenly. The 6 Gs you feel on the way back home are thrilling because you won't ever feel that amount of pressure on your body again in your life. Try lifting your arms off the armrest when you're under 6G. This is the best ride you will ever have, but it's way too short. Have a blast. Standby 1. First step, blue control. We're getting ready to go escape enabled. Look for that blue light. Taylor wanted you to know you are about to see the universe as it truly is. Thoroughly enjoy the experience, and then take this gift of perspective to help make a better world for all of humanity.
It's so cool to see the community of Blue Origin astronauts getting a little larger, launch by launch, step by step. We had a few messages there from the previous crew, the original 6, and just what perspective. I think I heard that New Shepard is the best ride ever, too. So I'm going to quote that. We have entered a hold at the moment, and we're going to hang out here while we get back to you.
Thank you for joining us for our 4th human flight. Our crew is buckled into the capsule. We're in a brief hold here, but New Shepard did just hit a big milestone in today's operations and went escape enabled. Eddie, tell us about the significance of this moment.
That's right, Jackie. Escape enabled is a pivotal moment in our flight preparation. Earlier, we talked about the full envelope escape system that we've thoroughly tested here in West Texas, all the way from the launch pad to max Q to near apogee escapes. So this system enables our mission assurance today. And so they've got a lot of roomy space in the capsule, 15 cubic meters to float around, but they will be protected the entire time by this escape system.
Of course, safety is at the center of everything we do here at Blue Origin. We'll be right back.